Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann resonance report for Monday, June the 30th. Hi friends, how you doing? I am struggling with my words today, you guys, just warning you. All right, so we started with this big blast of energy right around midnight Central Time. Yesterday, I posted a video showing you a huge flare, a CME, a release of plasma that our sun demonstrated. That this is too early to be from that, and that was on our the left limb of our sun. It was not facing us for 90%, 95%, so we're not going to get a whole lot from that I showed you yesterday. This is from earlier versions, but it started about midnight yesterday Central Time and is continuing pretty strongly even right now. Just as of note, in the last 2 hours, it started to add a little bit of that release energy with it. This release energy has a long tail to it. I've taken that to mean that this is something that's going to push on those deeply held triggers, the ones that have long roots down in your system. And when we look at the energy here, we can see it outlined all through here. So this is a big version of that really squeezy sandwich energy. You're getting new energy on top of release at the same time. It can be confusing and overwhelming to our physical bodies. Even our emotional minds can be overwhelmed with this type of energy. Not to mention that our sun has another coronal hole that is facing us right now. This is I feel like a broken record sometimes, But there's another coronal hole that has rotated around to face us. This tends to amplify absolutely everything. So if you are feeling the release more than the new energy, your release is going to feel more intense. If you're feeling the new energy, it's going to feel more intense. This can lead to headaches. It can trigger migraines in people, and it can also give you anxiety. So before you get too wrapped up in this anxiety, try your best to calm yourself down. Try to remind yourself this too will rotate out of the way. I'm just releasing. I'm going to be okay. And I know that's easy for me to say, but yeah, it's the best way to deal with it. And I'm going to share what I heard in meditation this morning, but I need to give you a little bit of context first. So if you watch the show, Welcome to Wrexham, it's a fantastic docu-series on Hulu about a soccer team that Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney own in Wales that they've been working to reconstruct. They're rebuilding the town and all this sort of stuff. This team recently, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the season ender, but it's been out, so spoiler alert. They go through promotion again this season, and that's like a record. No one's ever done that before. And in the show, they're talking about how they used to say, don't pull a Wrexham, because that meant that you were going to lose it at the last second. You were going to get so close and then drop the ball. They said now they feel like they've reclaimed that phrase to saying, let's pull a Wrexham. Let's defy the odds. Let's do it anyway. And chill bumps. So in meditation this morning, what I heard was, don't worry, we're going to pull a Wrexham. And I started laughing in my little meditation area because I'm like, oh, that's great. I love that. But can we hurry up with that? Like, I'm ready. I know things are not easy. I'm not trying to minimize anything, but I do want you to know that we are working towards something better. We are learning what we don't want through all the contrast and making better choices for ourselves and as a collective. And as much as I hate that sometimes this is the part that's necessary, sometimes this is the part that's necessary because we've gotten so wrapped up in everything outside of us, we forgot to look inside of us. Now is the time we're being given the opportunity to turn that light around and discover ourselves, what we need for us. And by each one of us doing that for ourselves, it helps the collective overall. How you like that channel coming through right in the middle of my message? All right, here's our cards for today. So my guides are telling me that when we try too hard to control how things are going, to control the situation, to control things outside of us, it leads to a feeling of fickle actions, not being able to follow through or see results from anything, as well as a sense of hardship. What my guides are telling us is we are being reminded that we are the drivers of this car. It is up to us individually to choose what we want for us. And when we do that on a collective level, when we begin to believe enough in ourselves that others also choose to believe in themselves, it creates a greater connection to source, to the energy of creation. And that is what leads to a sense of abundance in our lives, not from anything outside of us. So we're being reminded we are the drivers. of this car. It's time to believe in ourselves and make that connection, welcoming the abundance that we want while letting go of that control and those fickle actions that are leading to this sense of hardship. Go with the flow, basically, bro. It's going to be a beautiful Monday. It's foggy here, but it's going to be a beautiful day. And the birds appear to be extra loud today, having lots of conversations. So let's get started for the day. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I'm ready. Let's do it. Take a nice big deep breath in and release. Drop your shoulders. And just remember that today is a brand new day. You can do anything you want with this day. You can choose to start something new. You can choose to finish up something old. You can choose to hang on. You can choose to let go. It's up to you. I hope you make a choice that helps you feel good today. It's a great day, friends. Great day.